I'm back. I've been away for a really long time. I made a video about a month ago that I will be putting up. It was an outfit of the night. It was for a party, and I kind of tell y'all about the outfit obviously I'm wearing, and then the contacts I'm also wearing in the video. But today I'm going to be doing my May favorites, so I'm just going to get into it because I always have a lot of favorites. I love a lot of things at one time. So, I'll start with eyes, work down because most of it's makeup as usual, and then I have a few things that aren't makeup. So my first one is this quad right here from Bare Minerals. It's called The Truth. It's been out forever, got it a long time ago. Most of my favorites are actually things I've had for a very long time, and I just recently picked them up again and fell in love with them. So yeah, this one's The Truth. It's a bunch of neutral taupey brown colors. Very easy to wear every day. The next two eyeshadows are my favorite shadows I've ever had in my life. This one is by Bare Minerals. It's called Sex Kitten. It's part of their normal collection. They sell them at Ulta. It's a really pretty brown, with gold and red and everything in it. It's really pretty. Actually, I'll do a little swatch for y'all. Just don't want to get it everywhere. So, see, it's just really, really pretty. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror behind it. And then, or behind the camera. Then I also have Stila's eyeshadow in Citrine. This is one of their jewel collections, or part of their jewel collections, I'm sorry. And this one's also very pretty brown. It's much more yellow toned than Sex Kitten. This is Citrine, that's Sex Kitten. And they're both just really shimmery and really pretty. And those are my two favorite eyeshadows. The thing that I wear daily, and I mean daily, it's underneath every eyeshadow that I use, unless I'm using my HD one, unless I'm doing a matte eyeshadow look, is Smashbox's Limitless 15-Hour Wear Cream Shadow in Quartz. Had this for a very long time. It's a cream shadow. And I've made a dent in it. I mean, you can tell, but I use this every day and I still have so much left. It's very pigmented. My favorite mascara at the moment, I went back to the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. It's the one that they sell in every Walgreens. It's like $2.99. I tried Maybelline Rocket Volume in Black is Black, and then I tried the Power Volume Black Smoke by, I think this is L'Oreal, yeah. And I just did not like these. I mean, I know a lot of people like the Rocket. It was okay, it gave you some length, but it had no volume. And I really need volume compared to length. My lashes are pretty long, but I just need to show that I have a lot more lashes than I do. So, I love the Jordana one. And I've had a million of these before. They dry out pretty quick, but it is only $2.99. And honestly, I think it dries out just as fast as the rest of them, so yeah. I tried the Maybelline Color Tattoos, the new collection they had, the summer collection. I have Waves of White, Seashore Frost, and Cool Crush. I don't often wear these. They're just very, very light for me. The whole collection is pretty light, but I'll do a little swatch for y'all of each of them, just so you kind of see how they look. I'm sure you've probably seen videos or you own some of these. I found these in Ulta. Again, I work at Ulta, so always finding things in Ulta. And, hold on. The last one. Okay. So I just swatched all three of these and just got crap all over my hands. Okay. So this one, this purpley one is Cool Crush. This one is, oh crap, this one's Seashore, hold on. Seashore Frost, the middle one is. And then Waves of White is this end one right here. And they are very duochrome. They are pretty. I just can't wear them every day. They just don't look right on my skin tone. But I do like them though. So, and I love the colors, so at least I have them. It's part of a collection. You know, if they go away, at least I'll have them. Something I love to use on my lips, especially whenever I'm doing a matte look. First I exfoliate, and then I always use the Wrinkle Refiner by e.l.f. This is $3. Usually it's used on wrinkles, but I use it for the lines on my lip to completely smooth out my lips. and I love it. I don't know if you can adjust the stuff, but I guess I do every time that I put it on my lips, so I don't know. I also love this jumbo stick, lip gloss stick by e.l.f. It's called Pink Umbrellas. It's a really pretty light pink color, that color right there. And it's very wearable. It's minty. It was only $2 whenever I bought it, so I like it. This lip gloss by Wet n Wild is the Fergie like edition, I guess. It's the Perfect Pout lip gloss and Fergalicious. And this I cannot wear all over my lips. It's so freaking like gold and glittery, but it's really pretty as like the middle color on your, you know, like in your lip gloss, just to kind of like bring out your lips, make them look a little bit more plump. But it's that gold color right there, and it looks absolutely terrible if you put it all over, because very, very frosty, very shiny. But if, you know, you can pull it off whenever you just put it right there. I actually have it at the middle of my lips right now, and it looks really pretty. So yeah. Favorite foundation. Sorry, I just had like a brain fart. Favorite foundation I've ever used in my life. Tried so many high-end, low-end, everything. I tried the CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream. I didn't really like it. It didn't have too much coverage, and it doesn't stay very well. But it feels good on the skin. That's about it. It kind of made me break out a little bit. So anyways, I think this foundation has helped my skin. Not like it's healing my skin, but it hasn't made my skin worse. And I actually only have like one active breakout right now, and the rest of it's just like acne, like pigmentation from scars and everything. But is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. A lot of people have talked about this. I remember whenever we put it out at Ulta, whenever we first got them in, and I bought one immediately. You're not really supposed to do that, but I bought one as soon as we put them out, before anybody could get to them, and I was really excited to try it. And I was like, well, you know, if I don't like it, I can always take it back. I fell in love with it. Went through one. This is the very first time I've ever actually been through a foundation completely without trying another one and then just like not finishing it. This is the first time I've ever finished a foundation completely. So here's my second one. I love it. The color is perfect. It doesn't separate, and even like I can wear this for 2 days and it'll actually show. Like, I know I should watch my face every night, but sometimes I don't get to it, you know. And so the next day it still looks good. Like, I could just go to work, even though I usually wash my face in the morning after that, but I could go to work and you can't tell that I didn't just apply this. It's awesome. I love this foundation, and I'm never gonna, like, I mean, I might try some other ones just to see if they're good, but most likely they will not be as good as this foundation. My favorite concealer, even though that does a really good job, and most of the time I don't even use this concealer, but if I have like one spot that's just being really stubborn, I use the Hidden Agenda Concealer by Studio Gear. This one's in light medium. I've used a lot, and you can barely tell. It's only 16 bucks. It's just like the MAC one with the Studio Finish Concealer. Pretty much the exact same consistency, same coverage, and I love it, but I just got Studio Gear because at Ulta, and I actually like it a lot. It hasn't broken me out. Also, sometimes underneath my CoverGirl foundation, I'll use this actually as a primer. It's really weird, but I'll use the Milani Cover Stick. That's like $4. It's their concealer. I don't think it's a really great concealer, but I actually apply it like in little, you know, stripes around my face, and then I'll blend it in because it kind of mattifies my face, and then I put the foundation. I have to use less, then I can only use, or I use less foundation whenever I do the stick before, so I really like that. I love this Maybelline Pure Stay Powder Foundation because unlike a lot of other powders, this actually, like, they try to call themselves powder foundations, but I don't see the coverage. I don't see that they could be a foundation. Like, I get really mad that they try to call themselves foundations, or that the company tries to. So anyways, I love this powder because it just gives such good coverage on the face. I mean, like once I do the foundation already, you can't really see anything, but whenever I put this powder over it, you really can't tell that I have many flaws, you know? So I like that. Whenever I don't need extra coverage from that powder foundation, I'll just use my e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and I'll use it with the e.l.f. fan brush, and I'll just kind of lightly dust over it, and it just makes my pores just completely go away. I'm getting like really thirsty. Oh, nice. That's nice. Okay. Anyways, I like the e.l.f. contouring blushing bronzing cream. Sorry, I hate the bronzer side. It's too orange for me, but I love the blush side, so I use the blush. Can't remember what the blush is called. I don't think it has like its separate name. I don't know. This one's in St. Lucia, or Lucia, however you want to say it. But yeah, I love the foundation, or the blush of this contouring kit. My favorite contouring product of all time has been the Ben Nye Media Pro HD Cream Contour in Neutral. I believe, not Sam, but Nikki from Pixie Woo, she uses this a lot in her videos to contour. It's a cream, and it's like a taupe colors. It reminds me a lot of e.l.f. Contouring powder in taupe. It looks just like that. So, except for this is a cream. So it blends really easily, and I like it. It just looks so natural on the skin. Something I had for about a year, actually, was the NYC Blushable Cream Stick. That actually I haven't been able to find anywhere, and I'm really sad about that, because I kind of started to like this too late, because I can't find it anywhere now. And so I'm a little sad. Like, I try to use it sparingly. But, it's a really pretty color. It's called Plaza Pink. And I'll swatch it. It looks, hold on, right there, that color. It looks super freaking pink, but I just brush over this brush on top of this stick. Like, I'll go like this, and then I'll just put it on top, and it looks really, really pretty. And it gives such a nice glow to the skin. That's why I like it. I wish that they freaking still made it. This is a highlighting powder that I also like to use as a powder all over sometimes if I want like a really, really, not dewy, but like fresh look, glowy look. Is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. I've shown this in so many videos. Like so many favorites videos, it's ridiculous. But yeah, recently broke my last one, so I had to buy a new one. And I just love it. I love this powder so much. I use this Pixie Woo like contouring brush or whatever to contour with that Ben Nye cream. I also like the small stipple brush. I'll use that sometimes with the cream blush instead of the other brush that I showed you. And then sometimes whenever I really want to warm up my skin, I'll use this large powder brush. It's part of the new Eco Tools brushes, not the old ones, but the new like look that they have, the new feel. And just because it puts on less powder. And I'll use this with like my Ben Nye banana powder, or like my Neutrogena mineral shears in, what is it, honey beige, because they're very yellow tone and just kind of warms up, you know, my skin tone whenever it's looking kind of blah. So that's everything for makeup. That was a lot of makeup. I'm so sorry about that. I'll go on to other things now, and hopefully my camera will still go because I think it's about to die. Anyways, I've been loving nautical themes and like pinup looks because, you know, summer's here, and that's just what I think of whenever I think of the summer. I think of like 4th of July. I think of being on sailboats, even though I think I've never been on one. And I just think of the beach. Think of all cool stuff like that. So I have this seashell necklace I got at Claire's that I love so much. I wear it like every day now, and I love it. And I love... Okay, story behind this. So I went to the Galleria and I saw this bracelet, and I didn't buy it the first time. I was like, well, I can always just come back. Then I was thinking, the Galleria is like a freaking hour away from my house. I don't go that way often, so I was really sad. But then I got somebody else that was around there to get it, and they bought it for me, and then I, you know, exchanged the money with them, and I was able to get it, and I wore it once, and the very next day, one of the arms fell off the dang or the starfish. So I was really sad, but I'm going to JB weld it, and hopefully it'll work again. But this is how it looks on the arm. I see, that's the thing, is like I pushed it to kind of like make it not slide down my arm too much, and I freaking broke this part, so. But I love it anyway. It goes with the rest of my stuff, so I was just really sad that it broke. You can probably tell that I get really winded because I can't breathe through my nose. Like, I can barely breathe through my nose, ever. And so I always have to breathe out of my mouth, and I talk really fast. So I always get really, really winded easily. But the thing that's been helping me at least breathe at night whenever I'm trying to sleep is Vicks Sinex and the 12-hour decongestant. It's a nose spray. It's the only thing that I can breathe with, and I try not to get like hooked on it and get my body used to it, so I just use it at night. So I kind of suffer through the day whenever my allergies aren't as bad, and then at night I take this and I can breathe again, and it's like a freaking miracle. I really hope they don't stop making this because it's the only way I can breathe out of my nose. The hair color that I have at the moment is L'Oreal Paris Excellence Cream and Reddish Blonde. And I actually have a whole box left because I usually buy, 2 boxes at one time because I have pretty long hair. And I'll buy 2 boxes and I usually have to go through both those boxes. Well, this time I mixed one, put it in my hair, and I actually didn't need another freaking box because usually I use a different brand, okay? So this one, I think they give you more product. It's a little bit more expensive than the ones I use normally. It's like $8. I'm really cheap, so usually the color that I get is like $3 or $4. It's not good for my hair, but whatever. And but yeah, I only had to go through 1 box, so I have a whole other box left to use whenever I need it. Favorite, I guess, accessory, other than my jewelry, has been my purse. It's really cool. It has like the old time, globe on it, or map, and I love it because it has my name on it right there. It's so cool, and I didn't even mean for it to be like that. It just was like that, and it was $7. It's really sturdy. It's got like these really sturdy metal hooks and everything, which are really cool. And again, it was cheap, so I love it even more. And then I haven't worn this dress, but I really like it. And it was only like $25 at Nordstrom Rack when it was a regularly $62 according to this tag. So it's really pretty. It's a mint green color. It has the parts that are cut out on the side that show like the sides of my stomach, which I don't have like the best looking body, but that part of my body is okay, so like I don't mind it being exposed because it doesn't look bad. It's a really cute dress. I will wear it soon, so we'll take off the tag. Let me see. I will be making a video. It'll be a tutorial on the look that of Myrtle Wilson and The Great Gatsby, because I fell in love with that movie. It's the one that Isla Fisher, I think that's how you say her name. That's her character, and it's the look that she has whenever she meets, I believe it's Tim. Whenever she meets him, like you see them meet for the first time in the movie. It's obviously not the first time they meet, since that's his mistress, but it's the first scene. So it's kind of inspired by that look that she has in that movie. And I will put that up very soon. Probably be doing that tutorial like in a day or 2. I work a lot, so I'll try to get to it. Let's see. That's one of my favorites, is that movie. I've seen a lot of movies recently. The Hangover 3, Now You See Me. I saw, of course, The Great Gatsby, which is my favorite. I'm about to see The Internship today. And The Purge. I've been seeing a lot of movies. Iron Man 3 was also another favorite, but that came out like a little while ago. Also, my favorite song has been Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey. That was in The Great Gatsby. Obviously, that movie, like, was just like a, what am I trying to say? God, I'm having such a blonde moment right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go before I just forget everything. Before I forget how to talk. I think I already forgot how to talk, so bye!